Welcome back, entertainment news fans, to our channel. Today is a fantastic but dramatic Monday in Genoa, and we have plenty of hot topics to discuss. How will Phyllis react to Victor's betrayal? Will Phyllis's rage put Victor in serious trouble? Get your snacks ready and sit back, because the drama is reaching its peak, and we're about to dive straight into the battle for power and fame. Oh my god. I'm screaming. I literally cannot even deal right now with what is happening on The Young and the Restless. Okay, but listen. If you watch the latest episodes, you know exactly what I am talking about, because my jaw dropped and it is currently still on the floor. I was eating dinner and literally choked on my garlic bread when Victor Newman actually walked up to Phyllis Summers and handed her a company. A whole company. I'm dead. I am literally deceased. The sheer audacity of this man to act like he is doing her a favor. Phyllis is acting like she just won the lottery, but honestly, I'm calling it right now. This is going to end badly. So badly. Let's rewind for a second, because I need to process this. So Victor Newman, the mustache himself, the man who holds grudges for literally decades, just strolled in and was like, "Hey Phyllis, here is Arabesque. Go have fun." Arabesque. Kane Ashby's old company. The company that Victor literally destroyed into absolute dust, using that insane AI program. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, Victor is pretending this is a thank you gift. A thank you. Because Phyllis helped save Nick Newman's life. Which, okay, yes, Phyllis did save Nick when he was literally overdosing on fentanyl in Las Vegas because Matt Clark is an unhinged psychopath who trapped him. And don't even get me started on that entire Vegas nightmare. I was yelling at my screen the whole time. But Victor does not do thank you gifts. He just doesn't. Honestly, why would she do that? Why would Phyllis accept this Trojan horse? She is usually so smart, like seriously iconic level of scheming, but right now she is wearing blinders. She thinks she has the upper hand. She is literally strutting around with Lauren Fenmore Baldwin, talking about how they are going to rebuild Arabesque to its former glory. They are having this whole girl boss empowerment moment, which I actually love, but it is built on a foundation of lies. Victor is playing her like a fiddle. I had to pause and text my friend immediately because I was like, are you serious? Is Phyllis actually falling for this? She was so skeptical at first, but then her ego got in the way. She wants an empire so badly after losing Summer's conglomerate that she is willing to take Victor's scraps. Oh wait, before that happened actually, we need to talk about the AI program. Because this is the key to everything. Victor used this highly illegal, totally unhinged artificial intelligence program to forge evidence and frame Phyllis to steal Newman Enterprises back from her. He literally manufactured a corporate crisis out of thin air. And now he is just handing her Arabesque? The very company he already nuked with the same AI? I am calling it right now. Victor has planted a backdoor in the Arabesque servers. Or a digital ticking time bomb. He is literally making Phyllis do all the hard, grueling work of rebuilding this dead company, hiring staff, securing clients, investing her own money and time, just so he can push a button and blow it all up again. It is honestly the most toxic, vindictive, absolutely wild revenge strategy I have ever seen. He is basically giving her a broken toy, watching her glue it all back together piece by piece, and then he's going to smash it with a hammer while laughing. The psychological torture of it all. Victor even complimented her. He told her he was impressed she temporarily got the upper hand. I literally screamed at my TV, "It's a trap! Phyllis, run!" But no. She is sitting there in her designer dress, smirking like she won the war. She hasn't won the war, she just walked into a minefield. And wait, I forgot to mention earlier, but Phyllis is also playing with fire on another front, which is insane by the way. So Phyllis recently found out that Matt Clark is faking his amnesia. Yes, Matt Clark, the guy who terrorized everyone, raped Sharon, kidnapped Nick, blew up a gas station, that guy. He is pretending he doesn't remember anything, but Phyllis found the classified documents and audio recordings, proving he is 100% faking it. And what does she do? She doesn't just expose him. No, she finds out Victor is secretly manipulating Matt to act as a spy and sabotage Kane Ashby. So Phyllis, in her infinite wisdom, pulls Matt aside at the Genoa City Athletic Club and literally warns him. She tells Matt that Kane is getting suspicious and that Victor is going to stab Matt in the back. Why is she protecting Matt? I know she feels a tiny bit of loyalty, because Matt technically helped save Nick during the overdose. But honestly, Matt is the one who caused the overdose in the first place. I can't breathe, it's so ridiculous. Phyllis even told Matt she doesn't think he's a crazy person anymore. Girl, he is the definition of a crazy person. She is literally flirting with disaster, and Matt even asked her out on a date. With a fairy tale line. Once upon a time, there was a man who remembered nothing. Barf. I was gagging. But think about how this ties back to Arabesque. If Victor finds out that Phyllis is actively interfering with his Matt Clark and Kane Ashby sabotage plot, he is going to lose his mind. Victor demands absolute loyalty. He literally fired Michael Baldwin and threatened to have him disbarred just for warning Lauren about the AI plot. So if Victor realizes Phyllis is warning Matt and trying to ruin Victor's revenge against Kane, Victor is going to pull the trigger on Arabesque instantly. He won't even wait for her to finish rebuilding it. He will just nuke it from orbit. I am honestly so stressed out for Lauren too. Lauren is just trying to be a good friend and a good businesswoman. She left her comfortable life to help Phyllis run this new empire, and she has no idea that Victor has crosshairs pointed directly at their office building. Well, Michael warned her. But still, they are walking into a slaughterhouse. Victor is sitting in his leather chair at the ranch, drinking scotch, and just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. It is so sinister. I can literally picture his smug little mustache twitching as he watches Phyllis think she is in charge. And what about Kane? Kane used to run Arabesque. That was his baby. Now Phyllis is the owner, and she is totally going to rub it in his face. She already had a tense run-in with him, where she bragged about being the new owner. Kane is already paranoid, stressed, and dealing with Devin exposing his past financial crimes. Now he has to watch Phyllis parade around with his old company? Kane actually warned Phyllis. He told her Victor could betray her at the last minute. For once, Kane is actually making sense. I was like, listen to the Australian accent, Phyllis. But she is too blinded by her own ambition. Okay, where was I? Right, so, the Arabesque trap. Let's really analyze Victor's psychology here, because it is honestly fascinating and terrifying. Victor hates losing. He hates when anyone gets one over on him. Phyllis stole Newman Enterprises. She took his legacy. Even though he got it back, his pride was wounded. He needs to break her spirit. Giving her Arabesque isn't just about destroying a company, it's about destroying her hope. He wants her to feel the exact same devastation he felt when he lost Newman. It's an eye for an eye. But Victor always takes both eyes. I'm calling it now. Mark my words. We are going to see a massive corporate explosion in a few weeks. Phyllis is going to sign some massive contract, hire a bunch of people, maybe even take out loans against her own personal assets to fund the Arabesque revival. She is going to put everything on the line. And the second she is fully overextended, the second she has nothing left to fall back on, Victor's AI program is going to trigger. It's going to wipe their servers, steal their client lists, drain their accounts, and frame Phyllis for some massive fraud. She could literally go to prison. Christine Blair is already breathing down her neck, just waiting for an excuse to lock her up. At this point, I'm yelling at my screen. Phyllis, get a grip. She needs to get it together, I swear. She needs to hire Daniel to scrub every single server at Arabesque. Daniel is a tech genius. He already found the digital footprints of Victor's AI forgery before. Why isn't she having Daniel tear apart Arabesque's code to look for Victor's traps? It's like she wants to be a victim. If she just took 2 seconds to think like Victor, she would realize this whole gift is a poisoned apple. And honestly, if she ends up dating Matt Clark on top of all this, the Newman family is going to absolutely obliterate her. Nick will never forgive her for dating his abuser. Victor will use it as proof that she is unstable and